Most people are taught, directly or indirectly, to wait. Wait for permission, wait for support, wait for the right time, wait for someone to notice their effort. We grow up believing that confidence comes from approval and stability comes from others. Then real life begins, and suddenly support is not always there. People are busy, circumstances change, expectations fall apart. That is when self-dependence stops being a motivational phrase and starts becoming a survival skill. Self-dependence does not mean cutting everyone off or pretending you do not need help. It means knowing that even when help is missing, you can still move forward. It means trusting yourself enough to take the next small step, even while feeling unsure. For many people between 18 and 35, life feels like constant comparison, pressure to succeed quickly, and fear of falling behind. Self-dependence creates calm inside that noise. The first way self-dependence changes your life is by reducing anxiety. When your sense of safety depends on others' opinions or actions, your mind never rests. You keep overthinking what people think, what they might do, or whether they will stay. When you learn to rely on your own effort and decisions, your nervous system slowly relaxes. You still care, but you are not controlled by fear of losing approval. The second way is decision-making. Many people stay stuck because they are afraid of making the wrong choice without validation. Self-dependent people understand that clarity comes after action, not before. They choose, learn, adjust, and move again. This mindset turns mistakes into feedback instead of proof of failure. Third, self-dependence builds real confidence. Not the loud kind, but the quiet kind that comes from experience. Every time you handle a problem on your own, even imperfectly, your brain records evidence that you can cope. Over time, this evidence replaces self-doubt. Confidence becomes a result, not a performance. Fourth, it helps you manage stress better. Life will always bring pressure. Bills, deadlines, expectations, uncertainty. When you depend only on motivation or encouragement from others, stress feels heavier. Self-dependence teaches you to respond instead of panic. You focus on what you can do today, not everything that could go wrong tomorrow. Fifth, self-dependence protects you from unhealthy comparison. When your worth depends on external success markers, you constantly measure yourself against others' highlights. A self-dependent mindset shifts focus inward. You compare yourself only to who you were yesterday. Progress becomes personal, not competitive. Sixth, it strengthens emotional resilience. People will disappoint you. Plans will fail. Relationships may end. Self-dependence does not stop pain, but it prevents collapse. You learn that feeling hurt does not mean you are broken. You can grieve, rest, and rebuild without losing yourself. Seventh, it improves relationships. This may sound surprising, but when you are not emotionally dependent, you show up healthier, you communicate better, you set boundaries without guilt, you give support without resentment. Relationships become a choice, not a need. Eighth, self-dependence encourages consistent action. Motivation comes and goes. Self-dependent people do not wait to feel ready. They act while feeling tired, uncertain, or afraid. Small actions repeated daily create stability. This is how positive thinking becomes practical. Not by forcing optimism, but by choosing useful responses. Ninth, it helps you trust your own voice. Many people ignore their instincts because they have been taught to doubt themselves. Self-dependence rebuilds that trust slowly. You listen, reflect, and decide. Even when you ask for advice, the final choice is yours. This creates inner alignment and reduces regret. The 10th way is freedom. Real freedom is not having endless options. It is knowing that no matter what happens, you will find a way forward. This belief changes how you approach life. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. You start building with what you have. Self-dependence is not about being fearless. It is about being honest with yourself. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel lost. Both are part of growth. Positive thinking here does not mean ignoring pain or pretending everything is fine. It means noticing your thoughts, choosing your response, and taking one small step anyway. If you are feeling overwhelmed, behind, or unsure of yourself, this is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are learning. Self-dependence grows quietly, through daily choices, not dramatic moments. And with time, you realize something important. You were never meant to have everything figured out. You were meant to learn how to keep going, even when things feel unclear.